first stop on June 1st was East Windsor, Connecticut.
I think it looks pretty clean, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was the grave of my 9th great-grandfather, Thomas Starkweather, who fought in the Revolutionary War. Next, we stopped at Manchester, Connecticut, and went to the graves of my 9th and 10th great-grandfather, Daniel Marsh Jr. and Daniel Marsh Sr. Daniel Jr. was a captain in the Revolutionary War, and his father, Daniel Sr., was over 80 years old when he volunteered. They made him inspector of provisions and members of the committee to hire soldiers. We decided not to clean Daniel Sr.'s grave because it was cracking. We drove to Glastonbury, Connecticut, and visited the John Hollister house. John was my 11th great-grandfather, and he built this home about 1675. It was the oldest home in the town. Nearby in Colchester, Connecticut, we visited the Beale family gravesite. This was where Joseph Beale, a Revolutionary War patriot, and my 9th great-grandfather is buried. Also buried here is John Alvin Beale, a 4-time great-uncle who died in the Civil War. This is the same uncle who died at the Petersburg, Virginia battle. Last stop in Connecticut was back in Manchester, where we visited the home built in 1875 by my 3rd great-grandfather, Daniel Hollister. We visited the burial ground of my 15th great-grandfather, Massasoit, in Warren, Rhode Island. Massasoit was the chief of the Wampanoag tribe and is responsible for helping the Pilgrims and saving many of them from starvation. Patriots at Plymouth Rock.
The rock is under there. Let's go look.
In Plymouth, there is a statue commemorating Massasoit and the aid he gave the Pilgrims. Then near Plymouth Rock, there is a statue of my 13th great-grandfather, William Bradford. He was one of the Pilgrims who came on the Mayflower and was elected governor of Plymouth 30 times. Next, we're in Boston, Massachusetts, where we took a Ride the Ducks tour.
On the night of December 16, 1773, a group of colonists known as the Sons of Liberty, they go down to Boston Harbor. They board 3 ships, the Beaver, the Eleanor, the Dartmouth. They take all the tea and they throw it in Boston Harbor so they don't have to pay the tax on it.
And I had a fun time at Boston Tea Party's Ships and Museum. They let us throw a box of tea into the harbor. Other cool sights to see are Bunker Hill and the old East Church.
South, north. I think it would be the old North Church.
Okay. This is where, up in the steeple, is where they warned Paul Revere and others that the British were coming by sea. Next, we got to walk Battle Road between Lexington and Concord. This is where the shot heard around the world happening, where Paul Revere got captured. We had a great afternoon in Gloucester, Massachusetts.
We're in Gloucester, Massachusetts. You can't go swimming.
Why not?
Water's
This memorial pays tribute to the people who died at sea. There's over 5,000 names on the wall.